It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Strong with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
319!
Again, it's Cook. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. They'll throw. Third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now a fourth down staring right at him. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Swap.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Take over first and 10.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
56, 56. 180. What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looks like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180. We go.
Another one for Cook. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
What's that?
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
What's that?
Now Allen going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
We go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
What's that?
Allen on the play action. Headed out right. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, and looking hot.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, and this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, team. What's up? White Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nike Texans.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right. Hey, stop. Hey, team. What's up? Hey.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
All right. Nike Texans. Hey, team. What's up?
On the ground again with Mixon. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We send a man in motion.
44-yard line.
Mixon on the toss. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Houston.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Make it hot. Here we go. Hey!
Man in motion here.
118. What's that?
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Speed left, speed left. 118. What's that? Uno. Robbie. Why Tony? Good.
This time it's a passing play. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
How's it tonight? 18. Buggy. 19 Texans.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 18. Look the hot. 19 Texans. Hey, south.
Higgins, the man in motion right. To the air, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Out to the right. 118. What's that? Hey, south.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's a give to Cook. It's on the turf. The ball's in, and he lost it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Allen on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
If it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
319!
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills would take the lead with a score. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Under.
forward is still about a yard out of that. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They've got a man in motion.
Walk to the right.
Stroud now on third. This connects with Higgins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Slot man motioned over. First down throw by Stroud. Absolutely fires this one right side. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. So we'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball.
It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. Go. Look the hot.
Stroud off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 55 yards. And the Texans first down.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
118. That's right.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Uno more. Robin. 11.
Stroud throwing here on first. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw let him just a little bit too much. Boy, they had to look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put him a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number 1, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Oh, and 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey, South.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? White Tony.
Stroud from the pistol. He got it! Interception! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 19 Texans. Swap. Another swap.
Back to throw. Stroud. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Walk to the right. Walk to the right.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Collins 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, stop. 18. What's that?
Now it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, boy. Look at high. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars. 11.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to find this one deep down the near sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
18. What's that? Under.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First and 10 from the 41.
Turnover on downs.
This is Cook. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
319.
And look at Cook here out of his own read. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Allen on third down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go. Allen. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now Allen off the play action. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw again, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Looking quickly here.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
They missed your quarterback. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Where's the hot, where's the hot?
First down, Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it as he makes his third interception of this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Hey, uno more. Hey, south.
To the air, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Throwing on third down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
At 18, 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw on first down. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Tony.
stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
19 Texans. Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Speed left, speed left. 118. What's that?
Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Again, it's good. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. It's Allen. That's Knox. He's got it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Going right back to Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, to him inside. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's the backup. First throw. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as the QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the fourth. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
42, Texans 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jim Kirk on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Tony, let the high.
Stroud off the play fake. That's caught. He found some space. And he gets this down near the 30.
It's a gain of 40.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They've got first down from the 31.
Under. 18. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. It's a far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Hey, uno. Hey, south. Why, Tony? Alert the hot.
Noel going in motion right. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here we go. 118.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Let's start with a give to Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd down. Here's Trubisky. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trubisky from the shotgun. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Stroud completes it quick. Total reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's Stroud.
At the 18-yard line.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Tony. Oh, boom. Hey, south. Buggy.
Here's Stroud again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Hey, uno. 118. That's it. Alert the hot.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now